Hey everyone, Lenswinars here and welcome back to Cuboid Outpost. Uh, so, I've spent a bit of time after wrapping the last episode harvesting trees and whatnot, made myself a few more blocks of dirt and planted some more trees and then did the whole, um, you know, tree growing simulator. Chopped a bunch of trees and got a bunch of wood, and now I actually have a wood singularity. So happy, happy, joy, joy. We've got the wood singularity, which allows me to get basically infinite wood. So the only reason I'm going to leave a couple of trees out here now would be to get apples more than anything. I will need to make a dirt singularity at some point, but for the meantime, we're going to work through the remaining thing here. We had that one last quest in that one, which is the cooked kebab. So it's already triggered this one as being complete. And we're going to move on. We're going to move on through both this one here, which is the wood path, which gives us, typical skyblock type stuff, sieves and the like. And I'm also going to touch on a bit of Tinker's Construct because we're going to need some better tools fairly shortly. So we've got both of these. I can say, cool, an oak log is going to give us a crafting table. I'd already made a crafting table, but let's jump into it. With access to a bit of wood, there are other ways of making tools that are now available to you. There is a modular method that requires a bit of tinkering to construct, construct tools that we feel you might find useful. You can get started on some of it now, but will need access to other materials later to be able to progress further in this chapter. So, as it says, we're going to start working on this. It wants us to make 6 patterns, so we're just going to need some planks and some sticks. I've made a couple of chests here. This one's just to store all the stuff that was taking up space. So the more single items, and again, there's a single item. The more single items that are in this system are going to be taking up the space of the one drive that I have. So I took this wall out a bit, and I'm going to probably sit here and take these pieces of sheet metal down. Just to try and make my base a little bit more livable. I'm not one who likes a bedroom being separate. Doesn't worry me that much. Let me take that stuff. I can probably break this stuff down too, by the way, in the separatory thing. That one, the recycler. In here is my singularity with the wood. So we've got tons of wood. We're all good there. Let's make some planks. We've got plenty of sticks, so let's do this and just, no, that's not what I want. I don't want oak planks, cube roof, thanks. Wow, I want a couple of patterns. Wow, use them as fuel now. Can I, please? Nope, can't even use them as fuel. Anyway, all right, so we've got some patterns. Let's keep pushing that button to open it up. We're going to get between 16 and 32 patterns. So what do we end up with? We had 6. Got ripped. We've got 17. Look at that. All right. So the next thing we're going to need to do is make all the tables for Tinkers. So obviously we need. It says any crafting station. So we've got crafting table and a pattern. We'll have wood and a pattern for the crafting station. Is either or. And then we need to make a part builder. So that's some planks and 2 patterns apparently in this one. And then this one, which is planks and 3 patterns. So that's why we needed the 6. So I'm going to do this. This is a crafting station. I wonder if I can use these. Does that work? Darn it. Worth a try. That's our part builder. And then we need to do this. And that gives us our Tinker's Station. Excellent. So there's no rewards for these. They're basically just a brief description on what each one does. Now, there is a Minecraft video coming out shortly where I have forgotten how to use tinkers, and I'm actually recording this one after that one, so just bear with me. Anyway, so I'm going to place these guys down, and I'm probably just going to sink them in the floor, I think, because that's where a good tinker setup ends up. It's in the floor. We're going to end up with a crafting station, a tinker station, and a part builder. I think that'll do. We should be able to access all of them. And then parts go in here now, so it is slightly different than it used to be. And then if you want to make wooden parts, your patterns go in here, and you can make your parts based on what you place. So, the book wants us to make a small axe head, a wooden tool binding, and a wooden tool handle. So, let's put wood. We're going to do this. We're going to make a small wooden axe head, a tool binding, and a tool handle. Cool. Use the part builder to make small axe head, tool handle, tool binding, all out of wood. Make sure you get credit for these by putting them in your player inventory before moving on. The next thing we want to do is make a wooden hand axe. In the Tinker Station, select the hand axe on the left. The user interface will change, showing you need to provide a small head, etc., etc. Is when it breaks, it doesn't disappear like other tools do. Instead, it just becomes useless. So we can repair it in the Tinker Station, or you can make a repair kit. So I'm sure there will be a point where that happens. So we can do this and make ourselves a wooden hand axe. Quest complete. We're going to get a wooden repair kit. Tinkering with an existing tool. As soon as you have access to stone, you should be able to upgrade your axe to have a stone axe head. And important to note, it's your wooden hand axe. So we don't have access to stone yet. Once we get access to stone, I can upgrade this guy to be stone. Let's put this wood, saplings, and stuff away. I'll keep that on me. Sticks can go in here. I don't know, like crafting table can sit there instead of the bench. Right. So we're getting there. Like I could now go through and make a wooden pick if I want to. And let's see what other we've got the mattock, so that's a shovel. A kama, however you want to pronounce it. Harvest and replant crops, etc. Daggers, swords. So, I mean, I'm running with the that'll do sword, so it should be okay at the moment. But we will need a new pick at some point. Alright, looks like it's night time outside, but that's okay. So we'll come back to this once we get to stone. So that's what it said at the start. We're going to be getting into this and then coming back to it. Let's jump back to the getting going chapter. Alright, congratulations. You've just about hit rock bottom. Have a free kebab on us. The only way now is up. We're going to have to go through a period of back to basics for a bit. We really need to get our access to more familiar resources sorted out as soon as possible. For the next while, we'll be going back to tried and tested techniques for extracting useful raw materials from somewhat mundane ones we have available. Tick. One cooked kebab. So, it wants us to make a wood crook, which is just sticks. And then it wants us to make all the things for a sieve, a wooden hammer, and some oak barrels. So we got, as I said, plenty of wood. So let's make a crook. Excellent. Let's make wood. Be good. Make some slabs. We're going to put one there. This. Make a barrel. Okay. Nice. This one needs planks, 2 sticks, and the sieve. So we need to make the sieve. That's fine. I can do that. let's put a couple of sticks in the inventory, and that'll trigger that one. And then let's make an oak sieve. The wooden hammer was the other one. Wooden hammer. These hammers, right? Wood hammer. Wood hammer it's called. I'll have a wood hammer, thanks. Excellent. So, none of these had any rewards in them, so not the end of the earth. Next thing we need to do. Once you have a few apples, a few more opportunities will open up to you. Firstly, they're pretty tasty, so help yourself to one. Secondly, they can be combined with rotten flesh in a quantum transmutation chamber to produce a rotten apple, which is fantastic. Third, you can combine it with a water bottle to transmute it into apple cider vinegar. Let's go ahead and do the last two next. So it wants us to do a rotten apple. Okay, so we want to take a piece of rotten flesh it wants. And that's full. Piece of rotten flesh. Apple. In here. I'm going to need more rotten flesh. I'm going to need to go find some zombie friends. Gives us a rotten apple. Nice. No rewards for that. Did you know that silk is primarily made up of protein fibers? Well, our science division did, and they figured out how to turn some of those useless worms infesting those rotten apples into more useful organisms by transmuting a rotten apple and some extra protein fibers. Okay, so actually, like making this, we need protein fibers and the rotten apple, and we're going to get silkworms. Do I have any protein fibers at the moment? No. How do we make them again? Protein fiber is Wikidium dust and protein paste. Do I have any Wikidium dust? If I don't, I'll just make some. And protein paste. Oh my gosh, these are things I'm going to need. Protein paste is silica and rotten flesh. So silica, I've got the one rotten unrotten flesh in here. Gonna need the Wikidium dust. Oh, we've got tons here. Look at that. Okay. You and a Wikidium. There we go. That'll give us what we need. Can I put this stuff away? Possibly. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put things in. Don't think there was any problems. There's our protein fiber and our rotten apple. Gives us silkworms. Nice. And then we're going to make string. It wants us to cook one. Nice. Just cook them. I want to cook one at the moment. What I want to do, though, is probably... Let's just... kind of want to find some more zombie friends. I don't think there's many out here, actually. Interestingly enough. Only skellies. Mainly skellies. There's a couple of zombies here. Oh, there's a couple there. Hey guys. Come on down. Bring on your flesh. Thanks. Just what I wanted. A little bit of flesh to boost up the stock on hand, so to speak. Alright. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to burn. I am going to come outside and I want to pick up this dirt. Didn't bring any saplings with me, but that's okay. We can prep some. Here's some I created earlier. Just a few things, right? Let's put them back down, and then just over here, standard sort of 2 blocks apart. We'll place our dirt back in, and some saplings. I'm going to get them to grow. Yep, good. And then I'm going to put silkworm in there. So that, I don't know whether this boosts that happening. It does, maybe it doesn't. Let's go and say hello to our friend here. Okay, so that will turn into the infested leaves, and we will be able to break it and get string. But we can also break this and get a higher chance of saplings, etc. So if I do this, we should get some bonuses to our drops. Not that it's going to matter that much due to how we can speed things along. Okay, so if I get my door scanners and put them in that chest I made, if I do this, I should get string. How much string did I need? 32. Then I can do this. There goes our crook. But we got like four and a bit stacked from those 2 trees. And then I can still chop these down. Do that. Plant a couple more trees. Still, look at all the silkworms I've got. 75 silkworms. I can pop one in there, and that will be our source of string. Now, is there a string singularity? Who knows? Uses should just be recipe off, right? Recipe. No string singularity, thank goodness. Let's pop the string away for the moment. I'm going to need it while I'm here. Can you cook me a silkworm, please? Because that's a quest. You can have them. I will take this, and then I'll eat it. Because why wouldn't you? All right. Next, there's our book. Wants us to make string mesh and fishing rods, which I don't have any water, so... Oh, I do have water. I can make a pool, I guess. A vinegar. An apple and a glass bottle in the QTC with a bit of energy will give you pretty decent apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to need to make some glass. Oh no, do I have any bottles? No, that's okay. Take the bottles, and then in here we want to take an apple and bottle, and that will create apple cider vinegar. Can be used to cure meats. Right. And then we can't unlock this next bit. All right. Meshed together. String mesh. Let's make a string mesh. String mesh, thanks. Thank you. And our sieve. Ooh. I'm thinking. This will probably end up outside, but I'm assuming it's the same process as always. Sort of particle effect there. That is converting into dirt, like so. String mesh and dirt. Right, so we've got the string mesh. A little helper. There's a way to automatically sieve using a machine. We're calling it the auto sieve. It does what it says on the tin. You will need to sacrifice your pulverizer. I knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. But you'll eventually be able to replace it, so it's probably worth it for now. If you feed your little helper, they work a bit faster for a short period. So an auto sieve. Need some glass panes, some blocks of wickidium, and our pulverizer, and another oak sieve. Yep, and some that'll do. So, as I said, we knew it was coming. We can still make those hammers, hammer things, the whatever they are. I did have one in my inventory that allows us to break things down. Forget what they're called. Let's actually find out what they're called. This thing here, smusher. So we can still make smushers. So not the end of the world. We can still double our ores, whatever. But we don't need to double ores really. We've got unlimited ores. Let's do it. Let's lose the pulverizer. Cool. Let's jump back into getting going. So, I mean, this is just an automation step. I could leave it for them now. Whilst oak is preferably perfectly, typo. While oak is perfectly serviceable for most things, perhaps a bit more variety would be good. Now that we've already kick-started organic life on this planet, the science division thinks that simply sieving blocks of cellulose might produce additional seeds you can plant on dirt to get a wider range of tree species. So we're going to need blocks of cellulose. These things. And I'm pretty sure that was just that, right? Yep. Okay. Let's grab like 6. I put the block of cellulose. That didn't work. There we go. Just had to click in the right spot. Getting anything. Oh, there was one. Birch seed. Oak, acacia. Okay. So we got 3 seeds. I've got 1 dirt. Let me grab some more saplings. Because, you know, we've got tons of them. Let's do this. Get these going. I've got a dirt. That one never grew up. You can go there and you can have acacia seed. See if I can get this to grow. Because it's too close. I probably should have spread them out a bit more. What I will do is make a Tinker's crafting station and just pop it outside so I can use this whenever I need to. Because I figure it's going to come in handy. Again, I can pop my way through these trees, getting string and our friends. That'll grow now, and that'll spread. Excellent. All right, let's get back inside. Get our dirt and get another one. Let's make some more cellulose blocks. Another 6. Get our way through. Seeing if we can get the other couple of seeds, which it looks like is a no for me. Wow, that was highly inefficient. But I think that's standard practice, right? For these sort of things. Standard practice for the seeds. So yeah, like I do have a cellulose quantum singularity. Yes, so again, it's not the end of the earth if I just do this. And then just spam this for a moment. The dark oak. What am I missing then? Spruce and jungle. So again, you know, we are in skyblock territory. What's that one? Inventory's full. Of course it is. Of course it is. You can have that. Sure, take the logs and the glass. It's jungle. And I just need one more. There it is. Wouldn't it be nice? No rewards, but we've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Sifting dirt can give pebbles. Here's a question. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Can I also do... Yes, we can do some shears. Like so. So much junk. Seeds are going to go in my side table. Dark oak might be nice. And I'll just put them in there for now. Let's finish this. Do this, and then let's head outside. Wow. I please. Some leaves. And then you know what? Far too large of a tree. Should not be that big. But now I can, using my shears, and again that's just some basic metals. We can get as much leaves. We should be able to use the leaves in this thing as well. If I drop the leaves in, they should be able to turn into dirt too. So then what we can do is take our dirt and start to sieve. We got some pebbles. Cool, we have managed to get all of the pebbles. You might want to look at making a dirt quantum singularity before embarking on sieving dirt for this task. Yes, I do agree. A dirt quantum singularity. So dirt quantum singularity requires 128. I think that is a little hard to read on my screen for some reason. 128 dirt. So again, I can do that with this. Now I don't know if I can put a hopper under the barrel. I mean, give it a go. Let's make another hopper. Do I have another hopper? Dude, it's there. One here too. Hopper? Just make a wooden chest, thanks. And then just take... No, doesn't want me to do that. Oh, do I need a normal chest? Oh, hopper. Let's try again. No, I have to use this one. Okay. That's cool. There's a hopper. Gonna want that chest anyway. Let's test this theory. Can I automate a barrel? Probably lots of you out there say yes. Probably me, I will not be able to do what I need to do. Let's pick this up. Testing a theory. Barrel. Not where I wanted it. I want it there. And then I want to put this hopper. I suppose let's just test it. It goes full and then pulls it out. Sweet. Automated. Done. If not, oh, it works. Thank you very much. Let's put this here. Will you be able to feed like that? Yes, you will. There you go, everyone. There's our automated dirt. So, again, not going to take a super long time. Try not to walk into the leaves as they appear. We'll just burn through a few sets of shears here. And I can literally just pop leaves in. Done. 128 dirt, no time. All right, so that's a little bit of automation, and I'm guessing that these basalt and things like that can be turned into it. Yeah, there you go. So cobble would be nice. But I'm guessing cobble will be one of our next things. Dust. Place down some of the sand you have. Whack it with your hammer. I don't think I've got any sand at the moment. I forget what sand costs to make. I will need to make a quantum sand. That's 128 as well. Glass and silica dust. So silica dust. Silica dust. Okay. Oh no, that's not going to work either. Do this. You can do this for me. And then in here, we're going to put that there. This. Grab our wood hammer. Move this down. I'm just moving stuff all at the shop. You know what? Can you cook me some silkworms? Rest away. Go away. Again, I'll need to do a bunch of that. Dust. Right. And then we can start pushing into fill a barrel with water, use some dust on it, and it'll turn to clay. What's this? Salt. Salt. Apparently silica dust through a sieve. Okay. Try that. Okay. Bone meal as well is the other byproduct. We got some salt. And we're over the wrapping up point. So let me just really quickly go. Cured flesh is apple cider vinegar, rotten flesh, and salt. Cool. Apple cider vinegar, some salt, and a piece of rotten flesh gives us cured flesh, which is a light meal. But so are apples. Cool. So obviously we've got a bunch of stuff to get done. Gunpowder. Comes from creepers. Nice. So that unlocks that and pushes us in towards redstone. Guessing some sort of div. Dust. Yep. Okay. So now that we're starting to get dust, I'm going to need to make singularities, obviously, for dirt, sand, potentially. I wonder if there's a dust singularity. Dust? There certainly is. There's a dust singularity that requires 128. So once you get the sand one, again, I've got, do I have? I've got silica dust, so I could just pump out silica dust for days, and then create what I need. Yeah, so it shouldn't be terrible. I'll do it off camera because again, that's going to take a little bit of time to work through making all of these 128 128 sands, because I'm going to need 128 glass and 128 blocks of silica dust. So it's going to take a bit. So I'll pop that in there. Yeah, so I'll do that off camera. And next episode, hopefully we can push through and hello, cool, make a lot more dirt and a lot more of the things, the stuff and the things that we require. And then process will be ongoing. So thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it. 3, 4, there we go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.